Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. I'm Brad, and today we are here in the brand new Supercar Street Racing bathroom. And you guys probably just saw the episode where I remodeled this bathroom a little bit. I didn't do the whole bathroom, but I did some things. I did the mirror, I repainted the whole bathroom, I wall mounted the Echo Show 5 here, and also changed out this puck light. And today we're going to continue this project because we have with us the Amazon Basics Smart Dimmer Switch single pole. And we need that here because basically this puck light only comes on at this level. So we want to make the on be right at that level with this switch, and we're going to review that as well today and get it installed. Hang out. We're back here in the Supercar Street Racing guest bathroom that you guys just saw. We're remodeled, and right behind me is the brand new smart mirror that we did install on the channel. And today we have this Amazon Basics smart switch we're going to be installing right in place of this dimmer. And so the first thing we need to do is get this dimmer out of there. Okay, we're right here in front of the old dimmer switch that is just basically a manual switch. And what we're going to do right here and right now is first change bits to a flathead, because that is what runs this plate on. So these should work. Yep. So let's go ahead and get this wall plate off. Wait. My kit doesn't have any small ones. And we have the wall plate off. Now we got to switch back to our Phillips head because these guys are always in with Phillips. Go ahead and take that all the way out. Yes, the power is on, if you are asking or thinking. So basically what's happening here is we are split off between the puck light, the ceiling light here, the ceiling and ceiling lights, and the light right here on the wall are all connected to this one switch. So all we have to do right here and right now is unwire the switch, but we need some lights first because we don't have any lighting in here. All right, unboxing the Amazon Basics switch is next on the list. The connections here, looks like they gave us some wiring nuts, some screws to hold the actual receptacle, or not receptacle, switch into the wall, and then here is the switch. Appears to be about the same size, maybe a little bit thicker than the other one. Yeah, it is thicker. And it does need a neutral wire. So we're going to have to find neutral. So the way this works is this thing gets a neutral because it needs that to actually operate. It needs power to operate. You can't use this one with just your hot wires. You have to have a neutral, which is the white wire here. All right, I took a look at the wiring. We need to get this guy out. To get to the neutral. And we do have now remember this is hot right now, so we do have our neutral wires right here, all grouped together. Okay, I decided just to reuse the existing wiring nut if I can get the wire in there. This is going to turn the light off. So we are going to have to reconnect those for the lights to all work properly. Now on this new dimmer switch, red is load, line is black. All right, so now we put everything back in the box. Or attempt to anyway. I had to put some shims inside there and all kinds of other stuff to even get it close. It's just way off, and it still doesn't look perfect. They're loose inside here in order to get them to be more level with each other. And of course, doing that, the wall plate is a little bit off the wall, but I could fix that with white caulk without any kind of issue. Just a tiny little gap there. And this, I had to shim both of them, but this one is still off a little bit on this side. But it would take me probably another hour or two to get this box looking right. I don't know why it's so bad. There's just a slight little gap with the wall plate and the wall that I can fill. But yeah, it's all done. Now we got to get this thing programmed. Okay, we are on the Alexa app. All right, I've got the barcode here so I can do that. But you go into Alexa, you type the more icon on the bottom right. You tap add a device. Switch. Device. Switch. Amazon Basics. Single pole. Oh wait, back up. Yep, it's Amazon Basics, but it's a dimmer single pole. Is your switch powered on? Yes. Locate your barcode. Okay, so the barcode is on the back of this. It's looking for the switch. It found it. Okay, I'm just going to call it guest bathroom. Put it on the minimum settings you want and then hit power. It'll come back to that. It does. Okay, cool. Doesn't look perfect in here, but that's as good as I could get it. Now we just need to clean this area. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this part of this project. The Amazon Basics dimmer switch is installed, although it is a little bit crooked still even after all the shimming I did. Will take some work to get it perfect. But as you can see, let's turn off the studio lighting or the production lighting here. Now you notice we have this preset, and when you press it, it turns all these lights off, and when you press it back again, it turns everything back on, and just enough to get that puck light to come on, because the puck light comes on a little bit later than this guy and these top lights. Now, if these start flickering, we may have to increase the brightness a little bit just by doing this. Now, every time we turn the switch on, it'll get a little bit brighter. Now let's throw it out to the studio and take a look at this on Amazon. We're back here again in the 4K production studio. I'm Brad. You're on Supercar Street Racing, and check out this cool studio, guys. So happy to have you with us here today on Supercar Street Racing to check out the Amazon Basics Smart Wi-Fi dimmer switch. Now, the one advantage you have with going with Amazon instead of going with an aftermarket brand is that all you need to use is the app. And if I say it, that thing's gonna wake up, but you know the app, Alexa. And when you Yep, it woke up. So when you use the app, you don't have to use a third-party app to interface or link accounts with the Alexa app. You can just use it directly with the app, which is very cool. It works the same way with their plugs, their smart switches, their dimmers. Everything works natively in the app, so you don't have to work outside of that app. And today we have installed the Basics single pole smart dimmer switch. You have to have a neutral wire. Not all houses have neutral wires in every electrical box or receptacle box, or, well, your receptacle box will. Your switches won't always have a neutral wire. Now what you're looking for in there is a white wire would be the neutral, the black is the hot. So make sure that you have a neutral wire or you cannot use this switch. Now there are switches out there like from Lutron that don't need a neutral wire to work. It's pretty crazy how they work, but they've figured out how to do it without. This guy has to have neutral. Make sure you have it. You can see right here, it is $19.99. It's got 4.2 stars, which I don't understand why the ratings would be so low. If we go take a look at the 1 star, unreliable, doesn't constantly connect to the internet, high defect rate, exclusive to Alexa, but that's a bonus. Garbage, there's over and over. However, I had 0 problems with this guy. It installed, except for the fact that it's pretty thick, a thick boy. It installed pretty easily and I had no issues with it whatsoever as far as connecting it to the brand new Eero Mesh Wi-Fi network, guys. So I have no issues with this guy at all. Now this is going to be linked in the description, and you can see here, like on the pictures, they make sure you know that you have to have a neutral wire. I told you guys this, it will not work without that. And also, you have to have a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. These smart devices do not work on 5 gigahertz. They have not figured that out yet. I know it's coming one day. It's not there yet, but they were stuck on 2.4 gig for now. It says it right there clearly. You need tools. You need 3 steps. And of course, if you're unfamiliar, you should definitely get an electrician to come do this installation for you. I am available for $1 million. Now here's a look at the actual switch and what it looks like on the front. There's some brightness indicators here. And then you have an increase and decrease brightness button. And then this other button here is the on-off switch, and you have a status indicator here. And of course it is 4.6 by 1.6 by 2.91, which is basically a standard. It would be a duplex outlet, like it would be a, not a duplex outlet, it would be a 2-gang outlet, pardon me. And that is how it fits in the wall. And then right here you can see a picture of it looking so fresh and fly, installed directly onto someone's wall. And this guy, I'm sure, has sold millions and millions. But it is $19.99. There's going to be a link in the description below. Click through that link to buy it, or also anything from Amazon. It doesn't matter in my links if it says it's a switch. Click that link and then go buy anything you want. You help the station out tremendously. You give us $1 maybe or $2, and it helps us continue to grow. Even though we lose money on the station, we're grateful if you click through our links and like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. We got to go though, because we got to go find some more switches to install.